Hello and welcome into this carrier update. I'm Katie Falinger, executive producer of NAILBA's ID Network and host of Brokerage in Motion. And joining me is Phil Bouvier. He is the Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing and Individual Life at Symetra. Phil, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Katie. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So I'd like to talk with you about a program that's been getting a lot of buzz, and that is Symetra's instant issue program, Swift Term. So can you tell us a little bit about the product? How is it different than your competitors that offer instant decision programs?
Sure. Thanks again. And I appreciate having the opportunity to speak to everybody about what we feel is probably one of the more innovative steps we've taken as an industry, not just as Symetra, over the last several years. This is a product that came out of the pandemic, in fact. I've said many, many times in different forums that prior to the pandemic, we were E-nothing with aspirations to be E-something. And we were quickly on our way to E-everything with this product. So what we did was we've kind of walled off a group of people at Symetra to create this environment, this customer experience, where their primary objective, their primary goal that drove them was insurance in 20 minutes and everything that they could do to get us there. And in fact, they delivered that. One of the interesting things to come out of Swift Term was this three-step process where we're not just instant issue, although we have other opportunities. You would have instant issue, 20 minutes, roughly. You have a light touch, what we call light touch, which is usually about a day or 2 days. And then you have full underwriting. And today, 75% of our cases that we see coming through the Swift Term platform are coming through either instant issue, 15 to 20 minutes, or the light touch program with 2 to 3 days. So you're getting that process, and that does make it quite a bit different. The other thing that makes it a little bit different, it is convertible. So we do have some conversion opportunities there as well.
All right. Well, Swift is definitely the right way to describe it. I heard the fastest time from agent dropping the ticket to policy being delivered was 18 minutes. Is that legit?
Yeah, well, it actually is now 17. We find different ways, as we've developed the platform and the program, we did develop it with the idea of getting to market quickly. And so what we've been able to do is have iterations and improvements to the process come out on a regular basis. In fact, most recently, we had the opportunity to add 2 brokers to a case, which we didn't have previously, and that did open up some more opportunities for split cases. So as we continue to evolve our process and make the process better, we've found ways to improve the turnaround times as well.
That's fantastic. So let's continue the discussion on evolution here. Where are you seeing the opportunities for Swift Term outside of the traditional sale?
Yeah, and that's the interesting and exciting part, I think, for the entire industry, right? Because you don't want to just move the pieces of the pie around. You want to improve the pie. So we have had opportunities and situations uncovered by our sales team out in the field where those folks who may or may not have had the opportunity to write insurance but didn't like the process have now opened their eyes again to utilizing our typical traditional distribution and distribution partners to access markets they wouldn't have before. I'll give you an example. SBA loans. Those loans, that process is an ongoing process. So on the one hand, you've got the loan folks filling out the loan forms, and then the process stops when the insurance conversation comes up, because now you've got to go away, and for 2 to 3 weeks, you've got to figure out a way to place an insurance policy if you don't have one. We've now gotten ourselves to the point where we can go into an SBA office, and that loan officer or that partner of theirs is now filling out the loan forms while simultaneously the loan applicant is filling out an application for Swift Term, and 75% of the time they have it within a day, and 25 to 30% of the time they have it within 15 to 20 minutes. So this is really something that has evolved that place in the market. I can tell you from my own experience, I did apply. It did take me 18 minutes to complete the process, but in conversing with my broker who works at a regional bank, they also uncovered this opportunity as someplace that they could use to expand their business opportunities for themselves. They really didn't think that insurance could be sold that quickly.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Now, are there plans to offer this for Symetra's permanent life products?
Yes, there are actually. This is, as we see this, the steps forward in the industry. I've just talked to a lot of groups over the last several months, and asking people to just lift up your head for a second, take a look around, and recognize that the future that we've all hoped for, that process that had become so onerous, is now here. That future is here. We do expect that over the next 18 to 24 months, we'll be able to come out on our permanent platform with this same solution. That will take us a little bit. There are some idiosyncrasies to permanent products that don't exist in term, but we are solving those today. And we expect that this is how we will go to market. We will be able to continue to expand our relationship with the reinsurers to improve the face amounts. As the experience evolves, so won't the opportunities that come back to us from our distribution partners with opportunities for improvement. That permanent sale is in the offing. We will have permanent instant issue sales. That's not to be confused, as we've seen in the marketplace. Instant everything seems to be the conversation. But when we mean instant issue permanent insurance and instant issue term insurance, we do mean instant, 18 to 24 minutes. So
that's fantastic stuff. Really exciting, I'm sure, for Symetra, and some really great information, obviously, and insight. So Phil Bouvier, Symetra's Senior VP of Sales and Marketing and Individual Life. Phil, thank you so much for spending some time with us today.
You bet. Thank you, Katie.